This is Louis. Louis was rescued after being found with matted fur, rotten teeth, and a partially degloved leg. Despite multiple surgeries, Louis didn't make it.
This is Cleo. She was found with matted fur, conjunctivitis, and dermatitis. Due to the severity of her conditions, she was euthanized to end her suffering.
This is Jules. He was found underweight with massive cancerous tumors on his face. He also had to be put down.
What do all these animals have in common? They never received the vet care they needed. Every year there are animals who are sick, injured and neglected, and every year there are New Zealanders who cannot afford vet care for their pets.
New Zealand is home to more than 4 million companion animals. I have a cat. Maybe you guys have pets too. So you know that animals can be expensive and vet care can be expensive. So we have come up with a solution that not only helps pet owners and pets, but helps the SPCA in enhancing animal welfare throughout New Zealand.
It is heartbreaking to see all of the animal abuse and neglect as a result of not being able to pay pet care. It is important for the SPCA to maintain a consistent financial stream in order to continue providing care for these wonderful animals in need, and to ensure the organization's long-term viability. SPCA presently needs $47.5 million to operate in 2021. They are highly reliant on donations and government assistance is restricted. Especially due to COVID-19, the SPCA is unable to organize fundraisers and events to financially support their cause and needs. That is why we decided to expand SPCA's existing vet services. Why veterinary services? When operating expenses and the potential for funding are considered, vet services provide a more dependable revenue stream than doggy daycare and grooming, owing to the profitability, VIA, pricing, and the demands of pet owners. There's only one vet clinic open to the public located in Wellington. This is where a vet for every pet comes in, also known as a vet, transforming 34 established SPCA facilities into vet clinics for all New Zealanders. Identical to its brand name, it is a vet service for all pets that have been neglected and abused due to the lack of pet care and affordability of pet owners, as well as a consistent revenue source to allow SPCA to continue operations.
Our first goal is to open 10 veterinary clinics in populated cities by the end of this year to increase accessibility across the country. We will start by hiring veterinary personnel and reception, set up payment systems and information database to gradually open to the public. Under the operation of these clinics, the following goals can help a web increase revenue, brand awareness, and recognition. We will provide high-quality customer services and attractive prices, publish posts and stories about animals on social media, and create an online booking system on the website to achieve these goals.
Our service is about providing Kiwis with affordable vet care services. So, we need people to know that it exists. You can book an online appointment via the SPCA website, access educational blogs, and see treatment prices, creating transparency that many places fail to do so. You often have to call up and be like, hey, do you have an appointment and what's the price? We will also use offline advertising to build brand awareness, and we'll use similar designs to previous SPCA ads to create memorability and brand consistency.
Direct competitors of Vet for Every Pet are Animates, private local vet clinics, and mobile vet clinics, whereas human healthcare services are considered as indirect competitors. Animates are one of the main competitors for Vet for Every Pet and known for their good quality services. However, when it comes to pricing, Animates are expensive because of their focus on technological advancement and latest medical equipment, which are too expensive. A routine vet checkup at any local vet would cost between $50 to $250, and general veterinary care cost adds up to $500. A Vet for Every Pet services will be providing from fully equipped SPCA centers across New Zealand. From SWOT analysis, SPCA is the only animal organization in New Zealand with strong presence nationwide and bringing animal lovers together. A vet will operate in a relatively well-defined market with low-cost defender strategy. To stay relevant and competitive in the market, a vet will concentrate on existing services and treatment at superior quality, but with consistent affordable prices. AWAB's focus is not to innovate with new technology first, but rather provide superior services to everyday Kiwis by keeping prices low. With several SPCA facilities located across New Zealand, they have a competitive advantage over single-standing local vet clinics due to geography, reputation, accessibility, and service quality consistency. Due to the high entry barrier, new enterprises are unlikely to compete with AWAB. Customers may have low switching costs if relevant services exist. Aside from the price, support services, efficiencies, and brand image are all features that provide value to the service. AWAB differentiate themselves from the competition by offering lower prices while maintaining high-quality services.
AWAB would operate in a mature market with relatively low growth rate. We will adopt a no-frills approach to reduce additional expenses. For instance, AWAB would offer veterinary treatment that have not been significantly enhanced with technology and science. This helps to dominate the low-price market because AWAB can provide lower prices than competitors due to the lower production cost, thereby attracting price-sensitive New Zealanders. Combining low prices with SPCA's reputation and extensive animal care experience can increase customer satisfaction and stand out from the competitors.
AWAB is all about putting pets' needs first. But for that to happen, vet care needs to be affordable and accessible for Kiwis of all different backgrounds. The SPCA is all about truly making a difference to the lives of animals, and AWAB is just an extension of that purpose, nurturing the human-animal bond. Because there is a significant problem with pets not getting the healthcare that they need due to costs. So the SPCA and AWAB can work together to enhance animal welfare throughout New Zealand. I mean, this ultimately serves a bigger purpose in that Kiwis are not only helping their pet, but many other pets in need. AWAB's target audience can be split into 3 distinct groups. The first is young adults, who often get pets for the emotional connection and the companionship, but may not necessarily understand all the costs involved in pet ownership. The second group is low to moderate income families who often get pets for their children. This allows AWAB to form long-term relationships as they may have multiple pets. And the last group is people aged over 65. This group are living off their savings and the pension and are probably at a stage in their life where maybe their pet is their only companion. So overall, AWAB is targeting everyday Kiwis who love their pets but may have some sort of financial constraint.
According to secondary research, the presence of COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted the veterinary industry. Due to high demand for pet owners, vet clinics have become increasingly popular. Research says that pet ownership raised during the pandemic, resulting in potential need for vet care services. Pet insurance is also anticipated an increase of 25% over the next 12 months. With increasing demand for pet ownership, AWAB has the opportunity to increase their clientele, retain clients, and therefore increase revenues. Being an essential service and having a competitive advantage of a low price point than other clinics, pet owners will perhaps be more inclined to use AWAB service when they can afford vet care again.
According to primary research, the majority of pet owners take their pets to the vet 1 to 3 times a year. Because of the number of visits per year, this will provide us an opportunity to build long-term relationship with pet owners, strengthening consumer loyalty. We have also discovered that the present pricing in New Zealand for vet clinics are rather expensive for pet owners. Because AWAB's objective is to be accessible and affordable, this will provide us an opportunity to convert customers who are thinking about trying out other vet clinics. Our first part to market is directly providing our vet services to pet owners. Customers may donate to a non-profit benefiting community welfare while simultaneously receiving low-cost veterinary treatment, assuring that AWAB is more than a profit-generating business and providing incentives for pet owners to use their services. They will be able to access membership programs for both SPCA and AWAB, through which they will get promotional offers and updates. Our second part to market is when pet owners decide to purchase anything other than AWAB's treatment that would need to be ordered. We will interact with the wholesaler and the producer of these products. It is essential to build strong relationship with suppliers and the wholesaler, as well as mutual reliance, in order to innovate and collaborate to manufacture high quality good at an accessible price that we will provide to pet owners.
The SPCA has always been a leader in providing welfare for animals. Given that there's already an SPCA veterinary clinics open to the public and maintaining a stable operation, we recommend that the veterinary services should also be provided in the existing SPCAs across the country. The implementation of a VEP is feasible because a VEP does not require additional premises and can reduce the financial operating pressures of the SPCA while helping animals.
Every life should be cherished. Our pets are there for us, so let's be there for them.
A vet for every pet is here to provide affordable vet care, as all animals deserve a good life.
A vet will not only help pet owners and pets, but will help many other pets in need too.
The SPCA is the backbone of our animal community. They've got your pets back, so why not back them?
SPCA, a vet for every pet, creating healthier and happier lives.